everyone, I hope you're doing well. In today's video, we're going to be writing a program to count all the letters, digits, and special symbols from a given string in Python. Now to begin this, first of all, we have to create a variable which stores the input. Over here, I will create a variable called input string. I'll set it equal to input because I want to take user input from the user to enter anything. My prompt is going to be enter anything. Here I'm telling the user to input anything or enter anything, and I'm taking this as user input. And whatever the user inputs over here will be stored in the variable input string. And whenever I call this variable input string, it'll be storing whatever the user has input. Now we have to create 3 different lists. The first one will be of all of the digits we'll be needing. The second one will be all the uppercase and lowercase alphabet. The third one will be all the special characters we want to count. First of all, we'll make a variable to store all the digits. Let's make a variable called digits. Let's set this equal to all of the digits we want. Here I have all of the numbers from 0 to 9. Now we'll create another variable called letters. Here I created a variable called letters of alphabet. I'll set it equal to the list of uppercase and lowercase alphabets. And here I have it. These lists will also be in the description below. Next, I have to create a variable called symbols or special characters. In this variable, I'll store a list of special characters. Now notice that everything in each of these lists are in strings. The reason why we have them in strings is so that we can iterate over these and check if any of these are equal to the letters that we have in our input string. When we're done with these, we have to create 3 more variables. The first one will be number of digits. This will be set equal to 0. It'll be 0 because we want 0 to be the default number at the very beginning. And we'll do the same with the number of letters and number of special characters. These will be variables which will store the number of digits, letters, and special characters. But by default, the number of digits, letters, and special characters will be 0. We have to create a for loop which will iterate over all of the characters in this variable, input string. So over here, let's make the for loop. Let's pass for now. Over here I'm saying for every character that we have in our input string, I just want to pass for now. Now let's say I enter the word blanket over here. Now the values the variable every character will store are B in the first iteration, L in the second iteration, A in the third iteration, N in the fourth, K in the fifth, E in the sixth, and T in the seventh. Meaning every character will have all of these values stored in it. Now once we get every character, we want to check if each letter is a digit, a letter, or a special character. If it's a digit, then we'll add 1 to the number of digits. If it's a letter, then we want to add 1 to the number of letters. And if it's a special character, then we want to add 1 to the special characters. Now here we'll need to make 3 more for loops to iterate over these 3 lists that we've made in line number 3, 4, and 5. Let's make them. The first one will be for the digits. So for every digit in digits. Let's pass for now. Let's do the same for the rest. Now that I have made 3 for loops to iterate over each of these lists over here, I want to check if every digit, every letter, or every symbol is equal to every character in the list that I entered. So in the first iteration, this variable will have the value capital B. So every digit over here has the values from 0 to 9, and every letter has values from A to Z, uppercase and lowercase, and every symbol has every character that is present in this list in line number 5. Now here I'll make an if statement. In line number